Black Myth Wukong has been a critical success, guys. The Wokies are so upset that they are now review bombing it on Metacritic. So this was to be expected. If something goes against the grain, if it doesn't go against the political narrative or the echo chamber that these weird political activists that cosplay as gaming journalists want, they're going to do anything to try to cancel or tear down a game. And now you can see on Metacritic, as far as the user scores go, there's been an influx of user ratings that are actually negative. And if you take a look at them, they will be mostly negative, and they cite political reasons as a cause for the low rating. So let's take a look right here. You can see there's over 796 negative reviews at this time. We're going to take a look at this. This was something that people were noticing over on Reddit when they said, if you have some time, drop a review on Metacritic. People are mass review bombing for political reasons. Obviously, not everyone will like the game. That's fine. But if you scroll through the latest user reviews, almost half the zero scores are political reasons. I know we shouldn't care about these things, but the game doesn't deserve to drop below 8 out of 10. And I think it's unfair on the developers that people are critiquing for such stupid reasons. So if you're unaware, this game has been under attack since the hit piece from IGN and Rebecca Valentine and Ki Hu Chan came out, where they tried to, I guess, mistranslate sexism and misogyny and some kind of like alleged accusations against the developers' game science, and it's been debunked. They haven't addressed it and retracted the article, which is a major problem. This is why ethics in video game journalism are being called to action, but it doesn't matter. This game sold over 10 million units like in its first weekend. It has record-breaking Steam usage as far as players go. It's like the #1 single-played game of all time on Steam, the #2 most played game of all time on Steam. So it didn't hinder it off. In fact, the hit pieces written against it by all these publications like PC Gamer, IGN, you name it, kind of caused the Streisand effect and caused this game to actually do better than we would have hoped. And again, like I've said, my personal feelings on the game, I think it's an average game. It's not even a Game of the Year candidate, in my opinion. Played tons of games like it, but it is good to see a game company go against the grain, not cave into this political correctness that this world is trying to shove in our faces with Sweet Baby Inks and all that. Good on them. If they're going to sell and do a lot of record-breaking, achievements, I'm all for it, all night and day. So, yeah, we're seeing a lot of review score bombing down here. And this was also brought to my attention by Old Man Grim on Twitter as well, with this article that is from Tech for Games saying that more than 700 negative reviews have come through. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at these negative reviews and see how much bullshit they are. I'm looking at the PC user reviews right now. And you could see, yeah, sure, there's a few people right here saying that the combat and the camera and all that is poor performance, but you can see a lot of these 0 out of 10s right here. I mean, a 0 out of 10. There's no way that this game has a 0. You can tell that these are politically motivated. And a lot of these come in foreign languages as well. We see some Chinese. We see some Spanish. I don't think the game is deserving as a 0. All right? Obviously, these are a lot of people in here salty, coming in, just trying to destroy the game and talk bad about it. It's one thing when you look at stuff like what's going on with Star Wars Outlaws right now, and you could see that there's bad optimization with some of the frame rate and things of that nature. There's a lot of glitches with Star Wars Outlaws. I didn't experience any glitches on Black Myth Wukong. So for these people, this many people, to be saying there's poor level design, bad performance, bugs, the gameplay is boring, I don't think that these are actual legit reviews. I think these are a whole bunch of salty people that are wanting to be salty about the game because how well it's doing. Is it going to be everybody's cup of tea? No, but let's be realistic. To rank a game a complete 0 out of 10, not even award it 1 point on anything, on any merit, whether it's graphics, gameplay, sound, you know what I mean? That's a little false in my opinion right there. Because this game has a lot of tender love and care behind it. It has a lot of good qualities about it. There's a lot of breathtaking elements of it. I think what it is that when you get these wokies with pie in their face, they go to the next extreme. They will review bomb something. And I can already tell what these people are saying. Oh, Eric, well, you guys review bomb games like Dustborn, and you guys, review bomb stuff like Concord. If you look at those actual reviews of those games, those people have legitimate concerns. Those people actually give it fair reviews. They're not reviewing stuff out of spite. And again, like I've said, this game is so. It's average, but it's not a 0 out of 10. That's a bit, obviously fake. That's a lot of outrage right there. You can't genuinely believe that this game would be a 0 out of 10. Now, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to try to take a look at the PlayStation reviews, if I'm able to actually take a look at it, and we'll post it up. We'll filter by platform. We'll look up PlayStation, and you can see that it's immensely smaller. Funny enough, 98 negative reviews. People saying it's so bad they want their money back. Developers made an unplayable demo. I don't know. It's funny that the PC demo, which is the one the PC version is the one that comes up first, has the majority of the negative reviews. Are you telling me that the majority of people are playing this game on PC, but only 98 people have negative reception to it on console? No. See, if it was really that bad and there was over 798 negative reviews on PC, don't you think there would be just as many, if not equal, negative receptions to the PlayStation version as well? Because isn't PC generally more optimized and able to run at a higher frame rate and has better graphics and things depending on your rig? So to me, the fact that the PC version has much more negative reviews, 700 plus more negative reviews than the PlayStation version, that just tells me that it's fake. All right. And that's what the problem is that all these people that want to cancel games because they don't go into that whole woke ideology that they want to try to promote. We've seen all these political activists that are cosplaying as journalists try to put hit pieces on this game just because allegedly they didn't cave in to Sweet Baby Inc.'s $7 million extortion. They didn't want political correctness. Then you have a lot of people crying about lack of feminism in this game, and they just don't understand it. These guys don't understand what makes a game a good game. They're more worried about catering to a modern audience, which this modern audience doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist. These people do not turn out. They don't spend money on anything. Look at Suicide Squad. Look how bad that bombed. Look at Dustborn. Look how bad that bombed. Look at Concord. Look how bad that's bombed. Then look at all the games that anytime they do celebrate Pride Month or anything woke, they have to give away the content free because nobody that is actually woke is going to celebrate or pay, out of money, out of pocket on anything. Because they don't really believe what they're fucking bitching and crying about. All these people that are progressive don't give a shit. They only want to get attention by crying about it. They want to call us grifters because we bitch and complain about wokeness, and they try to call us out and say define woke and all this crap. When these guys are woke and they don't even believe what they're promoting or pushing. They just want to enforce it. They just want to feel special. They want to feel like they're contributing to society by calling themselves activists, which is why this game is getting review bombed to high hell, because it went against everything that they wanted. Black Myth Wukong is literally proving the gaming industry wrong, that if you go woke, you go broke. And look at that. Just this week we had Dustborn, Concord, we had Star Wars Outlaws come out, and all three of those games are getting destroyed by actual real user reviews because those game companies are more worried about political agendas. They're more worried about getting ESG points and checking, check boxes off of DEI checklists to get, LGBTQ representation and persons of color. And, on paper, diversity is not bad, but it's just the execution that all these companies are going through, and nobody wants it. Nobody fucking wants it. That's why a game with a monkey is selling like hotcakes. A game based on Chinese mythology is selling like hotcakes because it's not catering to that bullcrap. So don't fall for these fake reviews. This is an obvious review bomb. And these people are salty, and rightfully so. And it's hilarious to watch. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one.